After the stunts come the celebrations. The Lib Dem leader euphoric at a more than six-fold increase in seats, a record number that puts them back as the third party in Westminster.
We will stand up for those millions of people who are desperate for change, who want their health and care systems transformed, who want the economy to grow, but also to make sure it grows in a fair way where people's concerns of the cost of living are actually addressed.
Sir Ed Davey danced, jumped and slid his way through this campaign. But there was policy too, with a focus on social care, a topic ignored by the other parties, as well as sewage and water quality. And come polling day, the Lib Dem leader had the last laugh. 5 cabinet ministers, including the Justice Secretary, Alex Chalk, were unseated by the party. The Education Secretary, Gillian Keegan, saw her 20,000 majority in Chichester vanish. This constituency has been Conservative held for more than a century, but in the West Sussex city today, anger with the Tory party as well as with the outgoing MP.
This time, I think, people had had enough.
Some people would have decided that even if they were Labour supporters, they would have to vote tactically.
They're all a shower, mate.
Did you vote?
No. For what? There's no change. There's no change.
But what about the mix of votes? While they've put on huge numbers of seats, the Lib Dems' share of the overall vote has barely changed since 2019 and actually now trails behind reform. Much like Labour, the Lib Dems have piled up support in the right places. They've done that by running a tightly targeted campaign that's capitalised on tactical anti-Tory votes. For a party committed to electoral reform, Ed Davey's crew have got very good at making the current system work for them. Chichester's new MP says she knows some in the area lent her their vote.
I spoke to a lot of voters on the doorstep who might naturally have been inclined to vote Labour or Green had they lived somewhere else.
But this was a vote more against the Tories than for the Lib Dems, wasn't it?
I think some people might see it like that, but I disagree. I think that we ran a really positive campaign.
Whatever the strategy, it worked. Modern-day changes in how we all decide our vote, returning the Lib Dems to glories of the past. Rob Powell, Sky News in Chichester.